Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you guys how to change your front diff, your transfer case, and your rear diff in your Toyota 4Runner. This applies to 03 to 09. There's a couple years for the Tacoma as well. So you'll need 7 little quarts of 75 W90. Now you also need some various gaskets for your fill and drain. There's 6 total, of course, and I'll leave the part number and the link to the Amazon link below so you can get them for the cheapest. So also need a bottle pump, of course, to pump your gear oil into, and some PB blaster. I'll show you guys, you should definitely use this a day or two before you do this project. Some various tools, some sockets, which I'll go into more details, and a little electric socket wrench, and as well as a torque wrench. So a few days before, maybe a day or two, you can do this a few times depending on how rusted on you think your bolts are. So this is the rear diff, drain, and fill on top. Of course, you always want to do the fill bolt first. And this is your transfer case. Here's the drain right there on the bottom, and here's the fill on top, the big 24mm socket right there. And this is your front diff. This is the hex bolt, 10mm. There's your drain, and up there is your fill. Alright, so let's get started with the rear diff. First off, you want to move your spare tire. You can just use your emergency toolkit inside, and your rear diff. You can use a 15/16, with a lot of people like better. They think it doesn't strip as easily. And here's my rear diff. Doesn't look too bad when it's draining, but it was pretty dark, and I got this car not too long ago, so I wanted to do a baseline change. So not much metal shavings here compared to some that I've seen online. And a new O-ring. I'll leave the part number below, as well as the Amazon link. And make sure your drain one is one with a magnet. Your fill one does not have a magnet. So for the rear diff, with the spare tire out, you can actually just use the quart that it came in and squeeze it in. You won't be able to get every single drop out of your bottle, but you'll get most of it out, and you just kind of refill it. And the back requires 1.5 quarts. Alright, so once you get a little tiny drip out of your fill drain, then you're pretty good. The spec says 0 to 5mm from the top. So now we get to the transfer case. Same deal. Make sure you remove your fill first. In case you strip your drain plug, you don't want to be stuck with no gear oil. And here's the transfer case, a little cleaner, which is expected. It's not used much. Don't use 4-wheel drive much. Don't go off-roading. So with your transfer case, you will need a bottle pump to get enough in. And here's your front diff. Use a 10mm hex, and try to use some rubber gloves to get extra grip. Mine were rock solid on. So, and that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, send me a comment or leave a comment below. Alright, thank you. Have a great day.